Hello, Tumblr world. I am Mrs. K. That is Kaay because I am ridiculous, and also because my last name starts with a K, and I always had this illusion of students calling me Mrs. K. They don't, even a little bit. They just make up new last names for me, like Mrs. Kevin. I look like a Kevin. I am from Ohio, but I'm currently teaching in Kentucky. I teach 7th grade reading, and it's my most favorite thing ever, and I'm really excited that I get to teach it next year, too. I also teach just a tiny bit of math, and that's a lot of fun for me. I love math. I joined Tumblr because my friend Sean joined Tumblr, and he recommended that I join. And he was the first person I followed, but he gave me a whole ton of teaching resources on Tumblr because, he's a writer, so he likes literary things, and that works well with me being a reading teacher. So he gave me all these awesome Tumblrs to follow. My teaching secrets. My number one teaching secret is the cookie on a stick. And that's exactly what it sounds like. It is a cookie with a stick in it. And I'm not gonna lie, Tumblr, I use extrinsic motivation sometimes. And I'm sorry my laptop is shaking. But you know what? People are extrinsically motivated anyway. People are motivated by their jobs, in their jobs, by the money that they earn, by the promotions, by recognition from their boss. So I can't feel that awful using extrinsic motivation if they see it everywhere. Intrinsic motivation has a place, but its place is not within cookies on a stick. And guys, I've done great things with these cookies on a stick. One of my lowest classes lowest achieving classes, let's be clear about that. Every single one of them, consistently got at least an 80% on our reading comprehension quizzes, and that was amazing. They were the first ones to meet their goal because, number one, it's a competition, and number two, they were getting cookies on a stick. And, I like them because, number one, Kroger had them and it seemed like fun, and number two, when students are getting their cookies and they don't grab napkins because they're middle schoolers and they don't think about these things, they grab the stick, hopefully, and that keeps germy hands from touching all of the cookies, and that means at the end, I get the leftover cookies and I do not get the flu. Yes, I win. My 3 favorite things for teaching are fidgets that don't look like they should be thrown. Whoever designed a fidget that looks like it should be thrown, like a ball perhaps, clearly does not understand students who need to use fidgets. Because if it looks like it can be thrown, it will probably be thrown. That is a rule forever and ever. Amen. My next favorite thing is blogging, and I started at my school, and I got all the kids working on blogs. It was just in my little classroom, and then it moved to the 6th grade and the 8th grade and the other 7th grade teachers, and I taught them all how to use blogging with their kids. And it was really, really cool because I'm just a first-year teacher, but I implemented this giant change in my school. It wasn't giant. I'm being dramatic. But I implemented this really awesome change in my school, and the kids are loving it, and we're having lots more focus in the classroom. It's just fabulous, and I do need to improve upon how I use blogging in my classroom, but it's a start. I'm just a first-year teacher. I'm allowed to make mistakes. My ear is really red. My last favorite thing is msteacher2.org, and they did not pay me to say that. I just joined, honestly, because I felt obligated because some lady came and talked at one of my graduate courses, and she was so nice, and she answered questions, and she seemed like she really knew what she was talking about, so I signed up just because I felt like I had to, and then I stayed because they have all kinds of crazy resources. And as the M and the S suggest, it's for math and science, but you also can get other resources too. They recently did webinars on reading and writing in the core curriculum, so that was amazing. My 3 non-teaching favorite things. First one, library cards, because everyone should have one and everyone should use them. I have like 12. My next thing is dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs a lot, and also tea. And my mom realizes I like dinosaurs so much that for Passover, she got me these dinosaur-shaped bookmarks that I can use when I use my library card and get books, and it's awesome. and I'll drink tea when I read my books and use my dinosaur bookmarks. Have I ever had a moment of doubt? Yes. I have had a few of them. One of them was when I was being evaluated. It did not go well at all, and it really, really sucked. And I felt really, really bad because, as a teacher, you're always told, the classroom climate is your responsibility. You have control over it. And I was like, holy crap, I cannot control anything ever. Except now I can. So that's good. Moment of doubt is over. How can I improve the education tag? Or how can anyone improve the education tag? I don't know, Tumblr. I wish I had the answer. I don't. If you asked me to find the answer for the length of a hypotenuse of a triangle, I could get that for you. I do not know how to improve the education tag. I'm sorry, I suck. And my goal for the remainder of the year is to keep, God, I'm going to use the word that a lot of teachers hate to hear, but I'm going to keep my teaching as rigorous as it was. I'm sorry, the learning as rigorous as it was at the start of the year. Start of the year, I was like fresh out of college, and I was asking them all of these college-type questions, and we were analyzing and evaluating, and it was great, and I'm sure Bloom was really, really happy with how things were going in my classroom, and I got kind of frustrated because I didn't scaffold it right, I think, because I was a dumb first-year teacher. I kind of still am one of those. But now I have the resources to scaffold it and get their thinking where I want it to be. And we have 23 days of school left, and I need to keep those 23 days just as awesome as the first however many we've had. So that is my education tag post thing. I hope you enjoyed it. I am sorry I am late. I suck. The end.